The Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership is still a big deal, even with India pulling out of the trade pact. That's according to Singapore's foreign minister. Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan says free trade agreements like RCEP are crucial for Singapore, even as multilateralism is increasingly under pressure. He made the comments in a wide-ranging interview with CNA 938. Geraldine Yap has more.
15 out of 16 nations concluded negotiations for the Regional Comprehensive Economic Partnership this week. These countries account for 29% of the world's gross domestic product and 27% of global trade. Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Vivian Balakrishnan says this development is an enormous achievement, even without India.
I cannot speak for India, but my assessment is that they did so for domestic political reasons. And in fact, it illustrates my point that foreign policy, diplomacy, free trade agreements must begin at home. Your own people must be assured that they are competitive, the productivity, the skills, the infrastructure, the system makes us globally competitive. If your own people do not have that confidence, they would be very nervous about entering free trade agreements.
While some countries may shy away from multilateralism, Dr. Balakrishnan says Singapore cannot afford to do so because of its small size. Instead, Singapore needs to remain open, consistent and reliable. This is important when dealing with the United States and China, both of which are embroiled in an ongoing trade spat.
There have been times we've had to respectfully take a different position from the United States or from China. But for them to understand that we do so not because we are doing it at the behest of someone else, but we do so because of our own national long-term interests.
Like you say, we can't be bought.
We can't be bought, we can't be intimidated. And I can tell you from experience, this is a unique position to be in on a world stage for a tiny city-state like ours.
Dr. Balakrishnan also spoke about Singapore's relations with Malaysia. He acknowledged that the relationship is complicated and tensions may arise from time to time.
Fortunately, we've got good and strong relations and ability to communicate at a very senior leadership level. So we're able to overcome misunderstandings. Most importantly, we're able to negotiate as equals, rely on international law. The more we engage them, the more we pursue joint projects, the more we connect to one another, the more we invest mutually, the more interdependent we are, the more stable the long-term relationship will be, regardless of the political vagaries on the other side of the causeway.
Dr. Balakrishnan is glad that both sides seem to be making progress on the Johor Bahru-Singapore Rapid Transit System link. Singapore will also wait for Malaysia's decision on the Kuala Lumpur-Singapore high-speed rail project. Both projects were suspended after a change in government in Malaysia. Dr. Balakrishnan has visited various Malaysian states to better understand their concerns and aspirations and to keep their mind share of Singapore.